మన రేడియో మన సంగీతం మన సంస్కృతి.
వెల్కమ్ బ్యాక్. మీరు వింటున్నారు మన రేడియో మన సంగీతం మన సంస్కృతి విత్ మీ యువర్ ఆర్జే సంజు సంజన అలాంగ్ విత్ త్రిష్ణ గారు, మధా మూవీ లీడ్ క్యారెక్టర్. ఎస్ మ్యామ్. సో మూవీ గురించి అవార్డ్స్ వచ్చాయి, 26 అవార్డ్స్ వచ్చాయి. సో అన్ని అవార్డ్స్ అదే ఫ్యామిలీ కాబట్టి నాకు అన్ని అవార్డ్స్ ఇష్టము, పర్టికులర్ ఈ అవార్డ్ అని చెప్పలేను అని చెప్పారు. ఓకే ఫైన్. సో షూట్ టైంలో డైలాగ్స్, బికాజ్ యు ఆర్ ఫ్రమ్ అనదర్ లాంగ్వేజ్ లైక్ కదా, వేరే వేరే లాంగ్వేజెస్ చేశారు. సో షూట్ టైంలో మీ డైలాగ్స్ మీరే చెప్పేవారా or else prompting ఎవరైనా ఇచ్చేవారా?
Nothing, no prompting, nothing. I did my own dialogues. I spoke on the set. I dubbed my own language. I dubbed it myself.
Wow.
And that was the only one request I had made, because the film was so impactful to me upon narration that if I didn't do this much for the film, I would have totally failed myself as an actor. Not my producer, not my director, nobody. They were ready. They were completely ready for someone else to dub my voice. And Indira auntie was ready for someone to prompt me on, on the set. Okay. Vidya was ready for someone to prompt me on set. But I would have failed my prep work as an actor if I had let that happen. Okay. I made sure that initially when I just came here for the first, I think 4 or 5 days before we left for the first schedule, before the schedule just got on floor ideally, I had Meghana appointed to me. He was dedicated to me for the first 4-5 days, breaking down every single word with their meaning, with their pronunciation, with everything. So if you looked, I still have my script in Mumbai, the first script that I had started shooting with.
Okay.
So all my homework was there, it's like, it started out as white paper, but then it eventually became blue and black paper with fluorescent markings. Because I was working on every single word, and I was adamant about one thing. That is the first thing I'd requested when I had seen Vidya's dedication towards the project, and I had heard the story that this film definitely has the potential for national awards, and if that be the case, I want to dub my own voice.
Wow.
And I still maintain my... I'm so thrilled that I maintained my stand on the whole thing. I took time, but I dubbed my whole thing. And the gentlemen who were helping me dub, there's this gentleman called Kishore Garu,
Okay.
from the Zena Studios, who was so patient with me when I was dubbing. Like, so while you're delivering your lines, I am still okay to sound like a North Indian. But when I'm dubbing my lines, I'm not okay if I sound like a North Indian.
Yeah,
so the progression is visible all in the same film, that she started out as a North Indian actress but eventually became Telugu. Because I was listening to it more and more, and these gentlemen were helping me out. Vidya and I were both very strict upon one thing, that the dubbing needs to sound as authentic as possible. A little flair of non-Telugu accent works for the character, given her background and everything. But aside from that, she mostly has to sound very Telugu, which I think I was able to achieve. So even though there is a slight maybe non-Telugu accent to my Telugu, but I think I have mostly justified Nisha's requisite about the character.
Okay, wow. So ఇప్పటివరకు బోలెని విషయాలు మాట్లాడేసుకున్నాం కదా.
Okay.
తెలుగు ఫిల్మ్ ఇండస్ట్రీ గురించి చెప్పండి. What do you think?
So it is my first entry into Telugu film industry, and if I'm going to be honest, I don't know much about it yet. But the welcome has been really warm. It has been the way. The film has gotten a lot of support, as you all know. From Harish Shankar Garu has supported the film, spoken about it again and again and again. And Mahesh Kuniru Garu is helping us distribute the film. Plus Navdeep has spoken about it. He's utilized all his Twitter resources and social media resources to boost the film's reach, and to make it go to like lakhs and lakhs of people. Additionally, what was the most warming and touching for me was Lakshmi Manchu Garu had also spoken about it on her Twitter. She tweeted about the fact that she helped us launch the theatrical trailer. And then Rakul Preet spoke about the movie on her Twitter. So all these people eventually helping us grow our family, because Madha family is already formed. And for them to show support, help us, boost the sales of the film, and to make the film reach out to people was it was immensely how do I say, it was very touching for me. And even every time I speak about it, it seems like a very simple, very small thing, that my film is releasing and I'm getting emotional. But I know the amount of effort, the sleepless nights, the amount of stress and everything that me as an actor, and Vidya, definitely Vidya, because she did everything like a one-man army.
Yeah.
And then Indira auntie, she gave her life to the film. How we went through the film was something which was only privy to us before for 3 years. And not many professional people will understand what we all went through, because except for passion, nothing would have gotten us where we are today. And these people coming forward to present the film and to boost the film sales and everything, this meant the world to us. And not just that, they're very nice people. They appreciate good work when they see it. So personally, my experience with Madha and my entry into Telugu film industry has been extremely warm, extremely welcoming, and it's like they just embraced me with as an actor with both their arms. Firstly with Indira auntie and Vidya, while making the film, then the team when we were shooting the film, and now during the release, the response of these people and these women coming across, even the males coming across. I mean, Navdeep, totally, he is a sweetheart. I mean, I have no other words to say but the fact that he's a super sweetheart.
యా ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ. సో నవదీప్ గారు కూడా చాలా షోస్ లో చెప్పడం, రిలీజ్ ఈవెంట్ లో కూడా చెప్పడం విన్నాం, ట్విట్టర్ లో కూడా చేసి విన్నాం
కాన్స్టెంట్లీ.
ఎస్. సో మూవీలో హీరో గురించి చెప్పండి.
రాహుల్. Rahul is a cutie, yeah. Rahul is.
ఆయన పేరు వినగానే మీకు భలే నవ్వొచ్చిందే.
Sorry?
उनकी नाम सुनते ही आप एकदम से हंसने लगे.
हाँ, I'll tell you, because I had the worst impression about Rahul when I first met him. That is the reason I'm smiling right now.
Okay.
So worst impression, as in not in the sense that he's arrogant or anything, but he wouldn't talk, and I am a talker. I build chemistry, I build relationships on how much I can talk, and I'm not talking sense all the time. I'm sometimes talking utter nonsense. Okay, and Rahul would just listen and would smile, and that's the maximum I've seen him go in my first day, on the day we got introduced, and see how you and I are interacting. Today's the first day we met, right? So this is exactly how I was with him too.
Okay.
But that day was a formal introduction, more or less. I was inquiring about where all he has worked, and he was inquiring about where all I have worked, and all of those things. So the meeting went fine, and then on the first day of shoot, the man would just not talk to me. He came in and he just walked past me. Now, I don't know if it was because of my costume and makeup or it was me. So I asked Vidya, what did I do? Did I do something wrong? I mean, have I offended Rahul in any way? And Vidya said, no, Ray, he's very shy. And I said, oh, so he's shy.
అంటే అందుకే అనుకుంటాను మీరు రివెంజ్ తీసుకున్నారు, ఫేస్ లోని ఘాట్లు.
Like on him? No, nothing. I just went, sat next to him, and I say, yo bro, what's up? That's my revenge. So I said, why aren't you talking to me? What is the problem? He's like, no, nothing. There's nothing like that. Or you were busy shooting. I said, I was not busy shooting. I was right here. You just walked past. I totally attacked him. And then after a while, poor soul, he didn't have any place to go. He had to admit that I'm shy. I'm sorry. I just don't get to, communicate like that. And that's it. I think we broke ice on the first day. Okay. And now, though, he's like my very, very dear buddy. We are two professionals who respect each other's work. And as friends, we depend on each other for things, like I'm not from the city. Even when I'm not shooting, I have to go back to Mumbai and work there. So I come intermittently. Okay. And during that time, I basically generally, stay with the team. And when the team is busy, Rahul is always there as a friend for me. If I need to go somewhere, if I need to do some shopping, he's always on the phone, that tell me if you need something, I'll be there for you. And that's the relation. So that is why I'm laughing, because the first day to today, our relationship is like, we are like constantly, pushing each other, shoving each other, fighting with each other, that kind of relation. And the first day was like, hello, how are you doing? Oh, nice to meet you.
First full professional అయితే ఆ తర్వాత full to Tom and Jerry.
Total Tom and Jerry now.
Wow, it was so superb, so cool. Because of it's her own production, Srividya's garidi own production. So ekkadaina tanu compromise ayinattu anpinచింda?
No, there was no compromise.
Okay.
Like if any compromise was made at the very onset. that this is what it is. It's a shoestring budget film. It's a tight schedule film. We are finishing in that many number of days, and that's that. You walk. So with me, definitely once I give a commitment, I give it, and I'm unconditional about it. If there is any condition to be placed, it'll be placed before we walk into the film. So that's how me and my team generally function. And from the very beginning, I was told, this is what the situation is. All the payments will be evaluated and given out after the release.
Okay.
Now, once I agreed with it, when we came on board, there was no compromise whatsoever. You walked into it knowing what you're walking into. But shooting-wise, although we were shoestring budget and everything, there was no compromise made. Shots were taken with time, makeup was done on, with given that time and all of those things. So there was no compromise whatsoever,
Wow.
given the
Superb.
fact that, Auntie was producing the film.
Yeah, సూపర్. సో హోల్ మూవీలో మీకు బాగా టఫ్ అనిపించిన సీన్ ఏంటి?
So my first day I had injured myself.
my God.
I fell down from a 10 wall that was about 10 feet tall. The toughest scene after that was any scene in which I had to sit down, and there were many scenes in which I was thrown on the ground and I had to sit down. The cuts and scrapes and bruises were not a problem, but the fact that to bend my back was a big challenge, and it was painful to the extent that I had to take injections
ఓకే.
to control the pain. But nonetheless, I was on painkiller that entire time for those entire schedule, just to be able to sit down and do my shots. Like my shot cannot be hampered. When I was being thrown to the ground, it should not look like I have a back pain and I'm bending down and coming to the ground. It has to look like someone has thrown me. So that was one of the biggest challenges that I faced. Otherwise, the film was a cakewalk with the support of the team.
సో లాస్ట్ బట్ నాట్ లిస్ట్,
Yeah.
సో మధా మూవీ వెళ్ళి చూడాలి అంటే ఎందుకు మా లిజనర్స్కి ఏమైనా చెప్పాలనుకుంటున్నారు?
Why you should watch Madha?
Yeah.
There are several reasons why you should watch Madha. Okay, firstly, it is a very relatable character. Nisha is a very relatable character. Secondly, let me assure you, there is no social message to be taken from the film. It's a normal fiction film, multitude of genres that is, we are incorporating in the film. There is a thriller aspect to it, there's a bit of scientific aspect to it, there is a bit of romance aspect to it. So it's a multitude of genres we are incorporating together. Also the fact that it is something, I realize the fact that, coming from the Telugu industry, my friends and my audiences out here might be used to the action-packed or the romantic or the comedy kind of situation of taste of films. This will change the palette a little bit. You don't want to eat biryani every single day.
Yes,
Or you don't want to eat dal rice every single day. You want to change the palette once in a while. So it would be that change. You can call it biryani, you can call it dal rice. The choice is yours. But that it will be a palette changer. That is one. Number two is the film was, I repeat this again and again, is because your support, your viewership is going to help us make the film a success. So the film was made by sacrificing one life after the other. Indira Aunty sacrificed her entire life savings behind the film. Vidya sacrificed 3 years and a multitude of things behind the film. I'm not at a liberty to discuss all that. It's her story to tell. And she has had a very sacrificial journey, and I have had my struggles. All because we wanted to come to a point where someone trusts us, some director, some producer, some distributor trusts us, and we are able to create something which is very close to our hearts, yet something that the audience will love. It's a movie that everybody can see. There is not a specific age group. Everybody can see the film.
Wow.
And so I think the film is a palette changer. You will like what you see. We have worked really hard on the film, and for aspiring movie makers, I would like to tell my audience that किसी न किसी के घर से कहीं ना कहीं कभी ना कभी एक फिल्म मेकर निकलेगा जो ये सेम स्ट्रगल करेगा कभी ना कभी, and at that point of time this day will come in really handy when you support this particular film, and then in the subsequent support goes over to your family members and people who are breaking eventually into creative industry. Like it could be singing, it could be acting, it could be dancing, it could be filmmaking. I said filmmaking because we are talking about a film, but it could be any creative aspect. Everybody needs a little bit of support, and for
Wow.
now
Super.
Madha needs all of your support.
తప్పకుండా చేస్తారు మా వాళ్ళందరూ సపోర్ట్. సో ఇస్ ఇట్ ట్రూ మ్యామ్, మీరు ఈ మూవీకి ఎలాంటి రెమ్యునరేషన్ తీసుకోలేదు అని విన్నాను?
Yeah, that's true.
It's true.
Yeah.
Wow. It's really nice.
When you love someone with an unconditional heart. And I maintained this from the first day. Like I said, when I walked into the film, that's the only sacrifice I made financially, is that I walked into the film knowing that only once the film is released, then we are going to talk finances. So I never questioned her anymore after that, and I will never question her anymore after that. Once the film is done, my first priority is Indira Aunty gets her due. As a woman, as a professional, as a businesswoman, as a mother, and I want Vidya to get her due. Of course, I want my audience to love me, but firstly, from the film that I would really, really want is for Vidya and Indira Aunty to get their respective dues.
డెఫినెట్లీ తప్పకుండా. సో తప్పకుండా మా వాళ్ళు వెళ్ళి మూవీ చూస్తారు. అండ్ ఆల్ ద బెస్ట్. ఇంత బిజీ షెడ్యూల్లో కూడా మా దగ్గరికి వచ్చి.
No, it's my pleasure. And I'm so sorry to keep you all waiting for this session.
Okay, sometimes it happens.
I know, yeah.
సో ఫ్రెండ్స్, అది అన్నమాట. మధా మూవీ గురించి ఇంకా బోల్డ్ అనే విషయాలు మాట్లాడదాం అనుకుందాం, బట్ షార్ట్ పీరియడ్లో అయినా మనకి బోల్డ్ అనే విషయాలు చెప్పారు. థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్.
మన రేడియో యాప్ని యాప్ స్టోర్ లేదా ప్లే స్టోర్లో డౌన్లోడ్ చేసుకోవచ్చు.
మన రేడియో, మన సంగీతం, మన సంస్కృతి.